Welcome to the first episode of Fruitful Conversations. Today, we have two wonderful guests that we've picked from our review list. Our first guest is Joseph.
Hey everyone, I'm so glad I got the chance to be on this wonderful podcast.
We're glad you're here too. And for our next guest, Baljeet.
How'd I get here? Could have sworn I was
Eating at Tutti Frutti, of course. Anyway, you guys have been picked to talk about just that.
Yay!
Alright.
Well, to get this started, let's ask a general question. How are you both today?
I'm doing great today.
I'm doing fine. Next question.
Alright, well, for something Tutti Frutti related, the question I have is this. How do you feel about Tutti Frutti's customer service?
Oh man, where do I even begin? The customer service is awesome. Every time I arrive, I'm wonderfully greeted. It's definitely a 10 out of 10.
The customer service? It's alright. I mean, I've been to tons of places before like this one. It's not anything too special, but I do like how they let us take our time figuring out what to choose from their menu.
And that is why we picked you guys. Such wonderful and reasonable viewpoints. As for my next question, how often would you recommend visiting?
I'd say every 3 to 5 months.
3 to 5 months? That's not enough for me. I'd say about every other weekend.
Have you no respect for your teeth? They're very important.
Hey, I'll have you know my teeth are just fine.
Alright, you two, let's calm down.
Alright, fine. But I still think your answer was a bit unreasonable.
We all have different opinions, Baljeet. But let's continue with our next question.
Come to Tutti Frutti located in this location. Tell them Fruitful Conversation sent you, and tell one of the employees the secret word I repeat, to get a discount on your next meal. This podcast was brought to you by Fruitful Conversations. Now back to the podcast with your host, Quinten, and your guests, Joseph and Baljeet.
What's your favorite menu item?
The bundle, of course. All the wonderful foods that are in there are just awesome.
The cotton candy, I really enjoyed.
Wonderful! For our second to last question, what separates Tutti Frutti from other food trucks?
I believe that Tutti Frutti has this awesome charm you honestly can't find anywhere else.
That's awesome to hear. How about you, Baljeet?
I think that Tutti Frutti has a nice variety of things to choose from, and they like doing things in silly ways. Not sure who said yes to that mascot though. Very frightening.
Okay. Alright, last question. Any suggestion on what Tutti Frutti should do next?
A few things actually. First off, the mascot. The only time you ever see him is in the bundle. Maybe Tutti Frutti could have more entertaining ways to show him off. Secondly, I think that...
Sorry, Baljeet. Don't mean to cut you off here, but I would like to suggest something.
I wasn't done answering, but sure. Go on.
A cool little customer counter in front of the food truck would be awesome to keep track of when every 10th person orders.
Ooh, that could be cool. Well, I think that'll be all for our podcast. Thanks for listening, and we can't wait to see you all again.
There's going to be more of this?
Probably not.